All right, I don't know how crazy it's getting around your house right now, but it might be. A lot of families getting ready for back to school, and many teachers are preparing their classrooms right now, and a lot of times, as we all know, they pay for a lot of those supplies themselves. And that's why the United Way is stepping in to help with that. And today, Daniel Bouton, Vice President of United Way of Metropolitan Dallas, is here with us to talk more about this. Thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for the invitation.
All right, so we know that these teachers, they get started, of course, before the students get there. They're there getting those classrooms ready. And a lot of times, some of these teachers aren't making that much money to begin with, and a lot of times they're going into their own pockets to make sure that that classroom is properly supplied. So there's a real need here.
That is correct. So we know that teachers are spending an average of $1,300 out of their pocket to buy school supplies and classroom supplies. Stock the School, which is our event happening tomorrow, it's United Way of Metropolitan Dallas annual back to school event, which helps teachers get ready to welcome students back to school.
$1,300 is a big chunk of change to have to go into your own pocket for here. The fact that teachers are having to spend this, to make their classrooms ready, what does that tell you, about school supplies in general and how we meet that need?
Well, what it's telling us is that this burden is not only for families, but also for teachers and schools. So again, United Way goes into the schools to transform spaces, to replenish school supplies, and to help teachers dedicate their time to what they know best, which is educate and empower our students to achieve academic success. Right?
And that obviously is what we want the teachers focusing on, and so we're trying to pull some of that burden off of them, that financial burden. So you mentioned the Stock the School event. Talk a little bit about what happens during this event and why it has become such an important effort over the years for you all.
Yeah, Stock the School is United Way of Metropolitan Dallas annual back to school event, but with a little bit of a twist. So instead of distributing school supplies directly to students, we go into the schools to create the spaces that students are going to feel welcome, and it's going to be exciting for them to learn. So again, we do this empowered by volunteers. We have over 200 volunteers helping us with this. And Jason, it goes above just setting up a classroom or painting a classroom. It is really the way that we invest in our schools, the way that we invest in our teachers to help them throughout the school year.
And this has a direct impact on kids and how they learn and so forth. And it really is amazing. Look at the work that's being done there. I think somebody's pulling staples out of the wall. I mean, that's the kind of stuff you just don't think about, right? So how do people at home get involved in helping these teachers and helping these students as part of this effort?
Many ways to get involved. The easiest one is to visit our website, unitedwaydallas.org. Go to our volunteer section, look at those volunteer opportunities like back to school events like Stock the School, or get involved, donate, contribute, and be part of the change.
All right, here it is right here, Stock the School. It's going on tomorrow all day long, or all morning long, rather, from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Really big effort. Thank you so much for what you all are doing, because it really does translate to better successes for those kids.
Thank you.